Hello, everyone. This is Gus, your Askewed reviewer from Askewed Reviews. But today it's Saturday, so that means it's a new episode of Cinema Society Saturday. So let's say you don't know what that is. Let me explain. Cinema Society Saturday is a group of us who absolutely love horror movies. So what we do is each week we're randomly given a theme. We then partner up, give our partner a movie that fits within the theme, and then we review that film for you. So the theme for this week was a very broad spectrum. It was any horror movie that is set in a house. And my partner for this week was Mr. IMDb, also known as Frenchie. I do a lot of trivia reviews, but also if you're looking for more trivia, Frenchie does a lot of it with his videos as well. And for this week, Frenchie assigned me an absolute classic, and it was Psycho. That's right, I'm talking about the original film from 1960 that was directed by Alfred Hitchcock. In my opinion, Psycho is definitely one of those horror movies where it's a must-see if you consider yourself a fan of horror films. By the way, if you do like movie trivia, I did one of my trivia reviews on this film previously, so after this one, go ahead and check out that video as well. Now, just in case you don't know what the story is for this one, let me tell you a little bit about it. One of our main characters, Marion, decided to embezzle some money. Now she's on the run, but while trying to get out of town, there is a storm and she has to pull over. She eventually does see a motel called the Bates Motel and decides to spend the night there and then head off in the morning. Now, aside from Marion, the only other people on this property are Norman Bates, the man who runs the motel and lives in the house next door, and of course, Norman's mother, who seems to be a bit of a shut in and never comes out of the home. That night, Marion decides to take a shower. Unfortunately, she is visited by Norman's mother and is taken out in probably one of the most well-known cinematic moments in history. From here, the story switches over to Lila, Marion's sister, who with the aid of a private investigator eventually makes it to the Bates Motel. Now, I'm going to leave the story there and allow you to watch the rest of this for yourself when you have the opportunity. This film, by the way, did actually spawn 3 sequels, 1 remake, and even a prequel television series. For me personally, I'm going to give Psycho a 5 out of 5. Like I said, this is cinema history, especially when it comes to a thriller film, so it's a must watch if you haven't done so before. Now, if you'd like to see it, it is currently streaming for free on Netflix. Now, once again, I'm going to talk about my partner one more time. Frenchie is definitely someone you should be following if you're not doing so, and let's see if we can get him up to 8,000 followers. Additionally, another reason to go follow him is so you can see the movie that I gave him to review, which was the 1985 film House. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Cinema Society Saturday. Keep an eye out as I actually got a second partner for this week, and I'll be putting up that video shortly. And if you want to check out what everyone else in the group did for their reviews, just look up the hashtag Cinema Society Saturday.